Namaskar, I am Narayankar. One alleged fraud has come to our notice in Karnataka, especially in Bengaluru. The touts or the agents, what we say, were booking beds in the hospitals in the name of asymptomatic people, and these beds were unblocked after 12 hours, and thereafter, once these beds were unblocked, which was booked in the name of asymptomatic people, were sold for exorbitant prices. When it was inquired, some BJP leaders, including BJP MP of South Bengaluru, Tejasvi Surya, came to know that the blocked beds in the hospitals were in actual not booked. So this is a very big scam which the BJP MP has come out with on his own. But this is a big scam and people should be talking about this scam, but unfortunately, more than speaking about the scam, people are debating, or rather, the news channels or the media, the Lutyens media especially, are too much focusing on Tejasvi Surya and his uncle, who is also an MLA, named Ravi Subramanya, have came into focus for their unparliamentary or apparently communal comments they made. After knowing the scam, both Tejasvi Surya and his uncle Ravi Subramanyam rushed to the COVID war room, and they started to inquire about the scam, during which I feel this could have been avoided. I am repeating, I feel this could have been avoided by both Ravi Subramanya and Tejasvi Surya of making the comments. There were random lists of 202 BBMP employees who were given the task of being agents or touts, you may call, who were going around in the market wherever the patients were and touting for availability of beds. So the scamsters were using this 202 BBMP employees, and Tejasvi Surya had the list of 202 employees, but the only mistake which he had done is that he mentioned the names of 17 employees who happened to be Muslims. Adding to the controversy was Ravi Subramanian's comment that is this the Hajj, he told that is this a Hajj list or a madrasa list. On this, the Lutyens media started to focus more, or they gave this a communal twist to the mentioning of 17 employees who happen to be Muslims. So, this has become the focus of the Lutyens media, ignoring the scam, ignoring the sufferings and the hardships and the difficulties being faced by the patients who are suffering from COVID. It is quite unfortunate. Unfortunate also was the comments made by Tejasvi Surya and Ravi Subramanian. But as I happened to visit Twitter, there was a hashtag running Tejasvi Surya exposed. So, when I clicked on it, the first tweet my eyes caught up with was Muhammad Zubair. Now, who is this Muhammad Zubair? As you all know, he is very famous for peddling fake news and also a co-founder of Alt News. And what did he post on Twitter? He wrote, and I will read, out of the total 205 employees, Tejasvi Surya reads out 17 Muslims who were part of BBMP, South Bangalore War Room. He later asks if this was a madrasa. Later, all 17 were sacked. This is the reward Muslims get in India for their selfless service. This is what Muhammad Zubair has posted on Twitter. And he is sitting in New Delhi talking about Bengaluru without going into the details of the report. Of course, I agree that Tejasvi Surya and Ravi Subramanian has made comments which are very objectionable, of course. But I want to point out the last sentence which he wrote. He wrote, all 17 were sacked. This is the reward Muslims get in India for their selfless service. My question to Mr. Zubair, Muhammad Zubair, is on what basis he is saying, or he has come to a conclusion that these 17 people who happen to be Muslims are honest. On what basis? On what basis? And they have been sacked, and there should be a reason for that. As I have explained when I began this video, saying that agents, these employees, 202, were put into service to get the patients who are in want of beds. And I have been told that Tejasvi Surya had incriminating evidence, and therefore he had rushed to the BBMP South Bangalore war room, and there was an argument which snowballed into a big controversy. So the first question I want to ask Mr. Zubair is, how the hell he knows that those 17 people are innocent, are honest? Before declaring them as honest, as sincere, as innocent, or whatever, Zubair should have waited for the inquiry report. That is the basics of any journalistic ethics. And this fact checker, as he calls himself, should understand that 4 people have been arrested in the case so far. And those arrested are who? They are all Hindus. And no Hindu is crying that Hindus have been targeted. The Hindus are looking at those arrested people as culprits, as criminals or offenders. My question to Mr. Zubair, Muhammad Zubair, is that why can't he look at the 17 so-called offenders who are under investigation as offenders, instead of giving a communal twist by identifying these alleged 17 employees as offenders? This is my question. This is the question. He calls others fascist and communal, but Mr. Muhammad Zubair is one of the most communal mindseted man. He thinks and talks communal. You visit his Twitter handle, he is no less than a fascist and no less than a communalist. Read his articles. It's full of hatred, and he calls others fascist and communal. Can't he differentiate between an offender or a devout Muslim? Just because a culprit or a rapist or a terrorist is a Muslim, he is innocent. That's what is he saying. You will not find any Hindu. Have you ever heard, even in this case, I challenge any Hindu crying that Hindus have been targeted and victimized after 2 or 4 people who are Hindus were arrested in their alleged role in this hospital bed scam. Have you heard about it? Then who is communal? Who is communal? I hold even the Lutyens' media communal, because each and every moment of their lives live in the mindset of communalism, parochialism. They are casteist, pure casteist, pure communalists. Now, what if all these 17 people or the BBMP agents or employees are proved guilty? Will Mr. Zubair, Mohammed Zubair, will still give it a communal twist? Of course he will give, because he is wedded to fascist principles and a communalist, 100%. Label him that when he, even after, if the 17 people in future are proved guilty, Mr. Zubair continues to cry, shame him, call him out and say, you are communalist and you don't have any right to tell others communalist, even if they are so. And I don't understand why these people of special community victimize them, play the victim card. They have to think over it. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.